President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has directed that the National Economic Council, NEC, should start meeting in order to support deliberations on the enhancement of minimum wage and other interventions to cushion the effects of subsidy removal. Governor Dakwa Abiodun of Ogun State, who led the oil marketers to meet with the president, disclosed this at Aso Rock in Abuja. The oil marketers and petroleum depot operators under the aegis of the Depot and Petroleum Product Marketers Association of Nigeria, DAPMAN, pledged their support to the government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and called for better ways to cushion the effects on the economy. They pledged to make a donation of between 50 and 100 locally made mass buses to the public as part of interventions to alleviate the sufferings of the people in the area of transportation.
I'm sure you've all have seen what different states have begun to do in partnership and in support of this policy. Some states have reduced the number of days workers are coming to work from 3 to 4 days. Others have introduced different interventions. We want to call it interventions, not palliatives, because that word has been abused.
Both the government interventions and their own interventions complementing each other will seriously uplift the masses from whatever envisaged negative impact of that policy. It will act as a cushion to the impact of this policy. So that is it in a nutshell.
Chairman of DAPMAN, Winifred Akbani, also added that they spoke to the president about having a single unified exchange rate to allow the oil marketers access to the dollar.
We all collectively agree that we're going to work at providing real mass transit buses that work. The ones that will run on CNG, which is the compressed natural gas and diesel, interchangeably. And hopefully we're going to start with about 50 to 100. And that is in the very, very short term. And these are locally produced. So you see that we're also providing jobs, a lot more jobs, because we're using local assembly plants. We're not importing this. That's less pressure on our foreign exchange, and that's more jobs for our Nigerians.
The meeting with the oil marketers comes as a result of the promise by President Tinubu to put necessary measures in place to alleviate the sufferings of Nigerians. Experts in the oil sector have maintained that there was no subsidy on the advent of the new government. Instead, the so-called cabal sold a dummy, forcing the president to declare no more subsidy on petrol. They have now devised to get the money directly from Nigerians, hence the increase in the pump price of petrol under the guise of fuel subsidy removal, cowed to President Tinubu. The coming days and indeed weeks will reveal if this view is right or wrong.